Yo, what up guys, it's NoSSity. Today is a brand new commentary over here on ObeyHQ. Today it's going to be over a league play match on Hardpoint Express. Express? This is Express. Yes, Express. In this gameplay, I got 34 and 16. I'm using the MSMC with some attachments and some perks on it. You'll probably find it out later in the gameplay when it pops up on screens or when I switch weapons, it'll show the attachments. But I'm not quite sure on this class, but I'm rocking the cool Art of War camo on it. And I do like that camo a lot because it makes me feel Chinese and smart. Yeah, so today in this commentary I want to talk about a variety of things. First off, I want to start off by saying I changed my gamer tag. In this gameplay you can see my gamer tag is NoSSity currently. So what you want to do is you want to take the OB, the clan tag in front of it, and smack it on the end. And that's my new gamer tag. My new gamer tag is NoSSity OB because I am part of ObeyHQ Media Division now. So I want to rep them as much as I can. So I changed my gamer tag to put the cool little OB at the end. So now that's a thing. That's my new gamer tag. Next thing I would like to talk about is I'm a competitive player, and I am always looking for a way to improve my game. So I started to play Claw. Recently I watched Optic Scumpy's video on how he played Claw. I'm pretty sure he released it a long time ago. But he said in that commentary that he feels like he has an edge over the other players, and that kind of caught my attention as a competitive player because I'm always looking for a way to get an edge. Whether it be a monitor with a response time, a controller with button paddles on the bottom such as scuffs, or lowering sensitivity, playing on tactical, anything like that. So I decided to try that out, and with the help of David Vonderhaar's comp training, was a great way of helping me learn that and just set those, go into a private match or something, set those bots on pretty low and try to get used to that. It'll take about 2 or 3 hours before your finger gets used to it and your hands don't cramp. And then it'll take you about a day or two, at least this is my timeline on it, a day or two before you don't throw grenades randomly, shoot randomly, accidentally, when you're trying to jump, switch weapons, and get destroyed. So it took me about 2 or 3 days to get used to that, and now I play it pretty effectively. On this gameplay, I was playing Claw, and I feel like my jumping is a lot easier, and my aim is a lot better doing it. So for those of you, I don't know if you guys don't know what Claw is, but it's where you take your pointer finger, which some of you use as your trigger pulling finger, and you put it over and put it on like your A button, your X, your Y, or your whatever the B, right? You put it over those, and you pull the trigger with your middle finger. So it kind of, if you look at the top, you kind of looks like a claw, sort of. Your thumbs on your thumbstick, your pointer fingers on your buttons, and your middle fingers on your trigger. So that's what Claw is. It makes it a lot easier to jump and reload and knife without losing your aim and stuff. So I decided to start playing that, and it turned out pretty well. I think it was for the best that I did it, and I feel kind of cool that I play Claw now. So that's pretty cool. And the next thing I would like to talk about is the Sony press conference. And for those of you who didn't know what that was, it is where Sony decided to announce their new PlayStation 4. In this conference, I wasn't very impressed with it at all. Anything they said in that press conference was already known. Specs on the consoles for both Xbox 720, which it may be called, or in the PS4, which I know it's called. They were all leaked. They're generally about the same. The controller for PlayStation was leaked 2 or 3 days before the press conference, so it wasn't really anything new that anybody has seen. But it did. The only thing the press conference really did was confirm that the PlayStation 4 exists, that the controller was leaked, was legitimate, and the press conference was okay in my opinion. I am primarily an Xbox person, so I'm maybe biased when I say this, but I wasn't very impressed with it. It doesn't make me want to buy the PlayStation 4, and some of the games they had on it weren't very appealing to me. Like, for example, they have Diablo 3. For those of you who don't know what Diablo 3 is, it's a PC game made by Blizzard. And it's going onto the PlayStation 4, so that's kind of weird considering the game's almost about, what is it? It came out last year, and by the time it's on the PlayStation, it'll be next year. So it would be like a 2-year-old game or a year-old game on a console that just came out. So I think that's kind of weird. Some of the games they announced were okay, but the one game that I kind of wanted to punch the dude in the face with was that first one that kind of looked like Transformers in a Disney Channel movie with the Wii U heads and stuff. That game looked really retarded in my opinion. It's probably the game that comes free with the console. So At the PlayStation thing, there wasn't anything special for me. For you guys, there may have been. But the only thing I feel like this conference did was make Microsoft's job a lot easier on themselves to try and top what Sony has done at theirs. So the next thing I'd like to talk to you guys about is MLG Dallas. MLG Dallas is in March 15th, or that weekend. And a lot of teams are going to be showing up. The games over there are going to be StarCraft, League of Legends, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So I was going to go to that, but I decided not to because there is some kind of school testing or something like star testing that week, and I was not able to fly out that Friday or Thursday to go. And sadly, I did really want to go to that to see, I think Obey is playing in that, but I could have gone to see League of Legends players, Envious, Optic, Fear, any of those people to play. And it would have been a great experience, but I'm not going to be able to go to that, but I am pretty confident that I'm going to be going to MLG Anaheim to hang out with you guys, or some of you guys. I have some friends that live down there, and I'm going to be going with them, so it'll be a pretty fun time there. And when it comes to MLG Dallas, my predictions are pretty realistic, but yesterday, Envy lost in their qualifiers, so they have to go through open bracket. A lot of teams have been losing, top teams have been losing, and they will have to go through open bracket. And only 4 teams, I believe, come out of open bracket. So my predictions are, coming out of open bracket, I see Envious. I think Complexity is in open bracket. Complexity is probably one of the best teams out there. Envy is an up-and-coming best team because they just recently acquired Rambo, and their team is looking a lot better now that he is on that team. And I feel they're going to come out of open bracket swinging. I don't think Optic is. I'm not quite sure, but there's Thrust, I believe, in the open bracket, and a few other teams. And I think Thrust is going to do pretty well in those. So my predictions are Envious and Complexity will be 2 of the 4 teams that I know of that'll be maybe coming out of open bracket. And is Complexity in open bracket? I'm not sure. I think they are. I think fucking Censor tweeted it last night. I think they might have been. But there's some pretty good teams in open bracket, and I am. Let's just say Envious is going to come out of that. And so things happen there. Yeah. And for other games such as League of Legends, I do pay attention to League of Legends. So I've heard that Curse, that team is doing really well right now, and there could be a top contender for MLG Dallas. There's TSM, Team Solo Mid, that actually lives really close to me. And I have yet to meet any of them. I feel like they are actually a pretty cool group of guys. They're all Asian, so they're all really good at StarCraft. No, not StarCraft. League of Legends, man. Fuck. League of Legends, man. They're League of Legends players, and they're good at it. So they're also, I believe, competing there. So MLG Dallas is going to be a great time for those of you who go there, and I wish the best of luck to any teams that go, such as I wish the best of luck to Obey. I believe they are going, so I really hope they turn out really well. I think they're in the open bracket as well, so I hope they come out of the open bracket swinging really hard with Breezy and those other guys trying to go really hard for this top 8 spot for this COD XP championship. So I don't know if they're going out for that, but I really hope they do somewhat. I really hope they achieve the best they can at this most recent Call of Duty event. I know they've done pretty decent in the past, these Call of Duty events back in Black Ops, and I really hope they do well. But this commentary is wrapping up. There's like a minute left here, and for you guys, I would like you guys to go down in the description. There's a lot of stuff down there. There's the Team Obey Pro Twitter, Team Obey Pro channel. Go sub and follow them. There's my channel. You can go sub to that. There's my Twitter. I tweet, and I put some pretty inspiring tweets out there for you guys. So you can go give me a follow and a gander down there. But also, please like or dislike the video, comment, subscribe to ObeyHQ. And that would be great for you guys to do that. It would really help everyone out here. And you guys could always see more great content from me and the other 2 Obey directors. But speaking of those 2, there's Joe. There's going to be a video from him down below as well. It's a great video. I don't quite know which video I'm picking for him yet, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. There's also Cuddy. He also puts out great, amazing videos. I'll be putting one from him. So you guys can go give them a like and a view. It'd be great to help everyone out. And at the end of this gameplay, we won 250 to 207 over these kids. We got that cool-ass name. So this commentary is wrapping up, guys. Later. It's NoSSity.